The Game Boy Advance had some great Dragon Ball Z games, including the Legacy of Goku series, with the third one being my favorite. But nowadays you can play modern games on the go, such as Dragon Ball Z Kakarot for the Switch. But back then, these games gave Dragon Ball Z fans an awesome experience on a handheld console. So I'm going to take a look at some of these games for the GBA. Let's start off with the Legacy of Goku 1. Let's try a Legacy of Goku 1. Now these games were based on the three main villains of the Dragon Ball Z anime. The first one being based on the Frieza saga specifically. Wait a minute. Is this the right game? Taiketsu? Yeah, nice try. Alright, let's start off with Supersonic Warriors instead. This one was more of a traditional 2D fighter game. And I remember it being really fun, and it's actually got good what? How's this happen? Okay, how about we just play some Budokai on the good old GameCube? My games! What's happening? Let me check my stash real quick, just in case. No! All my games are Dragon Ball Z Taiketsu. I guess I have no choice. I have to play it. Hold on a second. Before I start the game, let me just show you the intro to Supersonic Warriors first. So the intro to Supersonic Warriors starts off with you flying through the sky, and then the Dragon Ball Z logo appears, just like in the anime. Once you hit start, there's this really cool menu that rotates depending on which mode you want to go into. You want to go into story mode? Bam, you're in. Okay, now back to Taiketsu. So this game has about 15 characters, and I gotta give them credit. They look to be 3D models instead of just 2D sprites. And it does have all the main characters, and even a few bonus ones. But why is Vegeta's head shaped like an onion?
Ogres are like onions.
The main menu of the game consists of a one-player options and a Z store. Inside the one-player, you can do a tournament, you can do the endurance mode, as well as a practice mode. More on that later. In the options menu, you can turn off the music, the sounds, change the difficulty, the usual stuff. But the most interesting one is the Z store. They have an image gallery, and can take a look at some images from the Dragon Ball Z series. The game also features a jukebox where you can listen to the different songs from the game. And they're actually straight from the Dragon Ball Z anime, so that's pretty cool. It also has a bios feature, which has little descriptions on different characters and a little picture in the corner. Pretty neat. Further down, there are some bonus features, including an instant death mode. It seems they added a lot of cool features into the game, but unfortunately, it seems that all the development went into that instead of the actual gameplay. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So you basically punch and kick using the A and B buttons, and you block by hitting the back button. You can also charge up for a move using LMR. And to pull off those super moves, basically it's just a combination of the D-pad and a few buttons. I was able to pull off a Kamehameha with Gotenks here. The controls do feel a little clunky, and the game just doesn't feel that great. And all the battles are basically the same. A few punches, a few kicks, you could throw your opponent, once in a while there'll be a super move. But that's pretty much it. Rinse and repeat. Now let me show you what they call a sky battle. So, to do the sky battle mode, you press down twice and then up B, and your character flies into the sky. And if the other character follows you, you go into this mini game where you pretty much got a match button, and whoever matches it faster wins the duel, and then you fall back down. There's a different option in the cheats to turn on a sky battle mode too. It's the same thing, but this time you do button combinations. Unfortunately, in this one, I had full health, so in this one you don't go back down until somebody's health reaches 0, so it can last the entire match. Sky Battle mode is fun, but I think it was a missed opportunity in that you have to initiate the battle mode, so I have to decide when to go into the Sky Battle, instead of it just being a random minigame where you both crash or hit each other at the same time and then you duke it out. Another thing I found weird is that when one character is doing a final super move, I can still move during the cutscene. In fact, my character doesn't have any health, so I guess it's like those old-fashioned cartoons where the character doesn't realize they're gonna fall until they look down. Now in tournament mode, you fight against about 6 opponents in a row, with one character at a time, and once you finish it, you get your Z points, and you're treated to this final cutscene. And by cutscene, I mean scrolling text on a background. Those Z points are what you use in the Z store to buy different images from the gallery, or different songs, and you can also unlock the different cheat codes. And one of those cheat codes I actually thought was pretty fun was the instant death one. But that's the issue with the game. I shouldn't have to turn on a cheat code just to have fun. The fights in the game, they just feel tedious and you just kind of want to get them over with. But it's also not fair because the only other game you can compare it to on the Game Boy Advance is Supersonic Warriors. Ironically though, Taiketsu was also made by the creators of the Legacy of Goku series. But maybe they were just better at RPGs than 2D fighting. And even as a kid, I remember this game, well, it just sucked. And there's only one thing left to do.